Good afternoon, everyone. Today is an exciting day. Do you know why? Because, well, yesterday was more of exciting, but we got the chicken coops done. I'm gonna show you guys what we got, which we got the one that we bought and put together and assembled, which you didn't get to see it because we finished it late and it was dark, but there's that one, and we got 5 chickens in there. And then we finished up the mini A-frame version of what I was trying to build, but we did a smaller version of it, and I'm gonna see that we put all the dibbies in it. So I'm gonna show you guys that one. Look at that, guys. And we got all the dibbies, a rooster and a hen in there. And then we came out today to check everything, and something awesome happened. We were looking there, looking in the nesting box, and we found this. Our very first egg. Very first one, guys. That's awesome. We were both very excited about it. My wife was giddy about it. We're both very excited because that means this is the start of us not having to buy eggs anymore. And it's awesome. I can't wait to get more of these little guys here. Eventually, maybe if we start getting too many, we might start having them incubate or have the hens hatch them themselves. But it's very awesome, you guys. We're super happy about it, super excited, and we couldn't be more happy about it right now. But I didn't actually have the camera on me when we were going to check it out. I should have grabbed the camera first before we came out here, but we weren't expecting to find an egg. So that's why I gave you guys the rundown of what actually happened. So right now, the wife is in the greenhouse right now. She's watering the plants. And what we did a lot of stuff yesterday that didn't record just because we had so much going on and I didn't have the time to keep up with the camera. But yes, we are very excited that we finally got our first egg from our chickens. And it's gonna be hopefully just more and more and more from there on. Yeah. Hello everyone, welcome back. This is my first video for the past couple days. But I'm about to show you why. We have been extremely busy here. Last time I showed you that my wife impulse bought 25 chickens. Well, there's been an update. So, past couple days, actually the past week almost, the chicks and chickens have been doing great. We did lose 2. We thought it was our neighbor's dog that ended up killing our last chickens that we had, but turns out that it was chicken hawks. And found that out because I actually came out here and I saw it happening. First time I found half a chicken hanging out of the fence area, and then I didn't know what it was. Second time I actually saw it happening in the act, so we did end up having to resort to putting up an extra fence around the A-frame. So as you see there, we put extra fencing around it. We had to put some extra fencing around it because we didn't want the hawks to get in there picking the chicks out through the fence again. So this is just temporary until we find a better solution. But they are doing good. The chicks are growing at a good rate. They're doing awesome. And then we also have 1 rooster and a Rhode Island Red hen in here. As you guys can see, you can't really see that well. Let me see if I can get closer here. But yeah, there's a bunch of little dibbies in there. A rooster and a Rhode Island Red, and she is laying eggs for us already. And she's been laying us an egg every single day, so we've actually gotten 5 eggs out of her so far, and she's just going strong and laying us some eggs every single day. Big news is that we actually just found a killer deal on Facebook where there was a poultry farm that was selling off a bunch of chicks for really cheap. So we just got back. I just got back, actually. The wife's at work. I just got back and I bought 15 more chickens. We got 10 Easter eggers and 5 barred rocks. They are very young. They're still anywhere from a day to a week old. So they'll be staying inside during the duration of the first few weeks of their life to make sure that they're fully feathered, which it's warm out now. There's no cold nights anymore. So I'm not worried about them freezing. I'm just worried about them getting through small areas that we can't get to right away to fix to make sure that they don't get out. But so I will show you that, guys. Show you guys that here in a little bit. Another thing I want to show you is, well, y'all seen both the coops, right? Oh, I'm gonna show you both the coops. So that's the A-frame one. Oh, hold on. That's our A-frame coop. And then over here, just this little regular coop that we bought from Walmart. All the chickens in there are doing great as well. I'm beginning to think that all 5 of them in there are roosters, because we haven't gotten any eggs from them yet, but I'm hoping that it's just that they're not at that age yet. They are smaller in comparison to our Rhode Island Red Hen, which she's a big girl. But I'm hopeful that we didn't just get a bunch of roosters at that animal sale. But yeah, everything's doing great. They're tilling up the ground for us great. You know, Justin Rhodes talks about permaculture all the time, where they have the animals work for you. They work the land so you can do it. And it's actually, it's like, that's a real thing. Like, I mean, you see it, one thing to see it, but it's another thing to actually it happen on your property. So you look right here, this is where we had the chickens first. This little plot right here is where we had the chickens first. So then we moved them over there, and they were there for 3 or 4 days. So we're gonna end up doing that across this area right here to get a nice good area to till up, and it'll be a nice area for a future garden, which is awesome. Talk about gardens though, our raised beds are doing awesome. There's like so much stuff happening, but you can see, look at this, guys. You can look at all this stuff right here. Everything is just jamming in here. Like, I swear to God, this cucumber plant right here is just growing by the day. It's growing huge. It's awesome. And then our other one over here, this planter, we actually had to resort to putting these wire trellises up here so the stuff can grow to it. And then over here, our lettuce is doing awesome. Everything's doing great. We actually harvested some from that the other day for tacos, which is great. All right, and our tomatoes are doing great. Those things are getting so big. They're flowering. So we also put a wire trellis over this bed as well, because these pumpkins are just growing out of hand. It's crazy how big these pumpkins are getting. And the corn is actually getting taller, which is awesome. But everything is doing awesome. I can't wait for more things to happen. We're starting to outgrow our greenhouse over here. Stuff's getting too big, but we just don't really have any room to plant them. So I was hoping that we could get something maybe in the ground. I'm not sure if we can go in the ground. If our season we're too far in the season, maybe. I'm not sure. Let me see. One of the girls dropped this down here. She was just whining about that a minute ago, as you guys could probably hear her in the background screaming for it. But everything is doing awesome. We said I'm about to go in there. I'm about to show you the 15 chicks that we just got. So let me go in here and I'm gonna show you these chicks. Alright guys, so I'm in the house. I'm actually in me and the wife's bedroom. We got the chicks in our bathroom. See if you can hear it. Yes, that is the 15 chicks. About to walk in here. I'm going to show you guys the 15 chicks that I just picked up from the poultry farm. There they are, guys. 15 chicks in our bathtub. Once again, there are chicks in our bathtub. Even though I keep on saying we will not have chicks in our bathtub again. We got chicks in our bathtub again. But, you know, it's alright, because in the end, they're going to end up giving us a lot more for what we gave for them. As long as they're hens. If they're not hens, we could probably still sell just the roosters, because we don't want too many roosters. Alright, it's the evening, and it's starting to cool down more, which is great, because it was unbearably hot out here earlier today. I was weed eating some out here, trying to get some of this taller grass done, because my birthday is tomorrow. And I think Sunday we're supposed to be having some people come over to help to celebrate my birthday. I will be 30 years old, born in 1990. So hands up to all my people out there that are 30, born in June. But yeah, so we got home. We had to take the children to go meet with their grandparents, so they can go stay with their grandparents this weekend. And also so me and Amber can go and do some stuff tomorrow for my birthday. So that'll be fun. A couple more things I wanted to update you guys on. We are doing a lot more than I have said It's going to take some time, but we are doing a lot more. We got to the other day when I went to go pick up, got off work, ended up picking up this little sandbox thing that we're gonna get for the kid that we got for the kids. We still gotta get all the sand and get it in place, whatever we want. But we found this little sandbox area for the kids. Yeah, a little sandbox there for the kids. It's got some chicken wire in it. It's got chicken wire in it right now, but that's just because I wanted to move it out the way while I was weed eating earlier. But we're gonna give the kids a little sandbox area to play in, and also we're gonna be moving the swing set. We're gonna be putting it into a mulched area, away from where it is now, because it is just gonna be in the way where we want to expand our garden and chicken area. And also, what else did we say?
Huh?
What else did we say?
Kids playground area.
Yeah.
The chicken coop.
Yeah. Okay, I can talk about that.
And Premier One stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
And it actually shipped today.
Oh, okay. So also, yeah, we are gonna moving all the kids' playground area to one area, so they have their own little area. And then pretty soon we will be building either one master grand scheme chicken coop, or the wife just talked about today, doing two kind of smaller ones so we can separate out, because we're gonna be doing regular layers and then meat chickens for, you know, to be able to stock up our own chicken later on. And so that'll be awesome that we can get that all separated out and get them into two separate areas so we're not mixing feeds or whatever have you. Sorry, the dog just ran off through with some, looked like hay covered in chicken poop or something. But yeah, and then also, ooh, big update. We ordered our Premier One electric netting fences from Premier One. Yes, and the wife actually just informed me that it was shipped out today. So hopefully within the next week or so, maybe.
I didn't check the delivery time. It just said it shipped today.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully pretty soon we will have the fencing so we can move the pigs out of where they're at now, and we can get them into a little bit better of a situation instead of that mud hole that we got them in over there. But yes, so chicken coops, the Premier fencing, the kids play area, and you saw all the chickens earlier that we just got. But yeah, the wife is now in the garden area. She is looking over some things. She's getting stuff that's overgrowing into the little trellis area, trying to vine it through so it gets up off the ground, leaves more space in the garden area. And yeah, so we'll go take over here. Let's go look at the wife. Let's see what she's doing. What you doing, babe?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I am picking off some dead stuff that's on the base here. And we found out, I guess by trial and error, if you pick off the stuff around the bottom, it grows in thicker and better. So I'm just going around picking some of the dead stuff and some of the stuff that's actually touching the soil, because it'll grow back and it grows in thicker.
Okay. You so smart. Yeah, as you saw earlier, yeah, that's all of our, what do they call it? All of our, I don't know, produce, our labor, our fruits. The fruits of our labor, yeah. And there's the dog, Ripley. Leave that alone, that's nasty. Leave it alone. There's Ripley again, hi baby. But yeah guys, there's so much going on and happening at the homestead. It's great, progress is always great. Some of the stuff I said is not coming right away, but it is coming
Piece by piece.
soon, piece by piece, yeah. It will be here, and we will have ourselves in the position that we want, because who doesn't want to? I mean, I know there's a lot of people that don't want to do it, but we want to be that way. We want to live off our land. We wanted to have full sustainability eventually. Right now, it's not going to be a possibility for full sustainability, but we will get there. We will. But I don't know if y'all can see, like, you know, this is our beautiful property. I mean, it's a little awkward at places, but we're working with it. We are very much working with it, and we're making the best of what we have. And I think that's key. Just whatever you have, just make the best of it. Don't try to get something that you don't have and put stuff there. Just whatever you have, work with it. And if you can work it out with that, then whatever comes later, it'll be a piece of cake, right? At least that's how it should be. Well, yeah, guys, it is getting dark. We're gonna run through here. We already checked on all the chickens today and made sure they were fed and watered, and the chicks are in the bathtub in the house. They're good to go for the night. And also the wife's gonna feed the chickens some of the dead stuff from the, or not dead stuff, but the dying stuff from the garden. So I'm gonna see if the chickens will eat them.
These are in for the night. They go in early, I've realized a lot. They calm down a lot earlier than the chicks do back up with it. So I doubt these guys will come out and eat on it right now, but it's gone by tomorrow morning, so.
Yeah.
Now the chicks, the A-frame with the chicks in it, they tend to stay up a lot later than these guys. I don't know if it's the age difference, because these are, these are older, but,
Yeah, don't step in all the chicken squat.
yeah.
I usually just pull this back right here, like this right here. Just kind of pull it back and then just set it there and go in.
I hate that we have to do this. We can't wait for the bird netting. Well, no, the chicken fence to come in from Premier One.
Yeah, we got that electric poultry net.
Yes, that should keep away any kind of aerial predators that we may encounter.
Let's see if we can get a shot of these guys. Look at them. Like almost, you can't even see them, but they're almost all of them up on the roosting post that we put in there.
There's even one on the rooster's
Yeah,
back.
there's one on the rooster's
babies.
back. Let me see if I can come around the back and get this guy. But he's literally on the back of the rooster. You see that little thing like right here? Yep, that's a dibby on the back of the rooster. Yeah, the rooster's been pretty chill considering the fact that we thought he was like, like a fighting chicken, like, used in illegal cockfighting. But he's been around all these dibbies and this hen. He's been actually super chill, and it's great to know that. It's been great to know that, that he's been good and not trying to do anything to him. But, oh, I think we lost some pigs the other day. They got out of our little temporary holding area. Not our pigs, but some pigs that we had rescued from another residence. And I'm thinking I might have heard them in the back of the woods. I don't know, though. Because our pigs are right outside the woods. I don't know.
Well, at least they're getting fed.
Yeah, they could be back there. See, I think they're back there. You guys can't see that, it's too dark. But yeah, I think they're back there. Yeah, they got plenty of food back there in the woods. I think they'll be alright. Alright, let me close this gate right here. Alright. And I think it's getting a little dark now. We're gonna wrap things up. And if you guys haven't already, if you like my videos, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. And you can follow every time I put up a video. And I'm gonna leave you guys with the usual. Have a good night. I am the Bearded Homesteader.